YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Choc, and I'm back with another banger build video. You guys already know the vibes. You guys know how we get down and how we go with these builds. Now look guys, it's been a minute since we dropped a build video and broke the game, and guys, with patch 10 there's been so many different changes, and guys, we're back to do it again, man. I'm bringing you guys another game-breaking point guard build, guys. You guys are going to absolutely love this one. Now look, for those of you who don't want to grind another build, for those of you guys who have made the builds that I posted in the past, you guys are a-okay. But listen, just because you're okay doesn't mean you're at your maximum potential, alright? You know what I mean? There's a new best build in NBA 2K20, and I wanted to make sure I let my fans know the best build and get you guys right so you guys are looking good in the park. And real quick, one side note before we get into this build video, guys, I'm going to be coming with the best builds for every position, guys. I got you with the lockdown defender builds, I got you with the power forward, the center, as well as tips and tricks, dribble tutorials. All that stuff is coming, guys. So if you have not subbed and turned the notifications on yet, what are you doing, guys? Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, guys. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I'm dropping bangers. Let's get right to this video though, man. So look, as I stated before, if you have any of my other point guard build videos that I've made, you guys will be fine, but this is a pie chart that we have not tapped into, and I feel like this is the most important pie chart in NBA 2K20, guys. You need to have this pie chart if possible. So look, the pie chart you're going to select is the playmaking and shooting pie chart. Yes, guys, the playmaking shot creator for Hall of Fame shooting and Hall of Fame playmaking, guys. And trust me, stick along for the ride. I will tell you guys why this is the best pie chart in NBA 2K20 now. Playmaking badges got a major buff, and I'm telling you guys, you want to have playmaking on Hall of Fame now, and you definitely need to have your shooting on Hall of Fame now. This is going to give you the best pie chart for the best point guard build in NBA 2K20. So you guys know how I feel about the physical profiles, guys. I am always going to tell you to pick the speed physical profile because I feel like speed is the most important thing, guys. You can lose out on strength, vertical, and acceleration. Trust me. Just make sure your speed is as high as it possibly can be. That's how you get an edge on your opponents. Trust me, guys, that's secrets they don't want you to know, man. So here we are, guys. It is time to set the potential. Now look, there are two different ways that you can go about setting your potential for this player, and it all depends on your playstyle. I'm going to show you both of those ways, guys. That way you can make the playstyle that fits you. So look, before I show you the two different ways that you guys can go, you want to make sure that you max out your shooting and essentially almost max out your playmaking. You're going to go with max pass accuracy, max ball handle, and then up 3 on your post moves to give you 20 playmaking, guys. Look, either way that you go from this point, you want to make sure that you guys have these. These are the standard in stock that you guys need for this player to be as good as it possibly can be. Alright, so look, here's where it gets tricky, guys. There are two different ways that you could go about making this player. Alright, so look, the first one and my preferred way of playing, and look, you guys might not agree with this, a lot of you guys won't like this, but this is how I would personally play with this build. Alright, I would essentially max my defense out, guys. Yes, you're hearing that correctly. I would max my defense out, right? Leave your perimeter defense down and throw the rest of that on driving dunk so you are capable of driving and dunking. So before you guys go in the comment section and say, you know, Choc, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're talking about, just hear me out, and then I will show you the other way that you can make this build if you want finishing. Guys, this build is not going to be able to contact dunk, and in reality, you don't need finishing badges unless you are going up with contested layups and contested dunks, which you should not be doing if you are making a playmaking shot creator, guys. But the thing that makes this playmaking shot creator so OP is the fact that you have 11 defensive badges, guys. That is a ton of defensive badges for a non-lockdown build, and it's probably going to be more than any point guard build you're playing other than the two-way slashing playmaker. So this is the way I built this player, okay? This is the way I went about it because, again, I don't go up with contested layups. I know that all I need to do is get the standard dunks and I'm gonna be fine. But for those of you guys who are skeptical, let me show you another way that you can make this player if you want to have a little bit more finishing. Now this is the other way you can make this build, guys. Building it like this would give you 6 finishing badges as opposed to 1, with better inside scoring, and then 3 defensive badges, which a lot of people feel like that's all you need. A lot of people, all they want to run is clamps, especially on their guard. But look, Either way you go, guys, this is 100% the build you should be making. The reason I wanted to give you two different ways is I know everyone plays different, right? So I don't want you to feel like you're forced to make a build a certain way. What you guys have to understand is you guys have to make sure you're following the main concept, guys. Anything that you go along and change to meet your preference is a-okay, and I want you guys to understand that. But look, like I said, those are the two different ways that you can make this build. I gave you the more overpowered defense way, and this is the way with better finishing. For the body shape, guys, I've always been a burly guy. I always will be. I still feel like you get more body contact on defense if you're burly, so I'm always going to tell you to go burly. For your height, you're going to go with 6'5", guys. Listen, at 6'5", when you get your gym rat, when you get your 99s, you're going to have a 91 speed and a 91 acceleration, guys. That is more than enough. And once you put your arms down, watch this right here. Once you put your arms down, you're going to have a 3-ball in the 90s with a plus 90 speed, guys. I'm telling you, this is the glitchiest way to build this player. Look at all the stats over here and throw a +4 on them, guys, because you're going to get this guy to 99. And once you get to 99, it's going to be absolutely insane. But this is also one of those builds that you don't have to be a 99 at to be good with this build, guys. I'm going to show you some gameplay of me on this build at 79 overall. Yes, 79 overall, slow as can be, and I'm going to show you guys that this build is still effective, and I'm going to tell you guys how I would play with this build. For your takeover, guys, the good part is you can pick any takeover that you like, guys. I personally take Shot Creator takeover because I feel like that is the meta now. In this game, I feel like leaning mid-ranges are the absolute meta, and I'm telling you guys, Shot Creator takeover is definitely wild. But you guys know me, I can make a case for any of these takeovers, but for this player in particular, the Hall of Fame shooting, Hall of Fame playmaking, I would go with the Shot Creator takeover. And then without further ado, you guys see you have made a playmaking Shot Creator similar to Derrick Rose, D'Angelo Russell, and Steph Curry. Guys, this is the best current build on NBA 2K20. I'm telling you, this build can do absolutely everything. It has the Hall of Fame playmaking that is essential now, and it has the Hall of Fame shooting that you need to have to be as elite as you can be. And guys, look, without further ado, let me show you guys some gameplay on the 79 overall, just so I can show you guys how glitchy this build actually is. Alright, listen, there's a few things to understand. As you guys can see, I am a 79 overall. Yes, 79 overall playing on this build. So understand, these clips are not going to be as good as they could be if I had all my badges, if I was maxed out, etc, etc. Guys, I don't even have difficult shots on, which is arguably the most important shot creating badge. I barely have any badges, so understand, this is raw gameplay, guys. Look, I got on the game, I played 5, 6, 7 games, however many games this is not like me clip farming. I'm not the type of person that plays 40 games and gives you guys like 3 of my best gameplays, guys. I give it to you straight up because I want you guys to be able to know how good these builds are. I want you guys to know that, hey, like, I'm not doing a bunch of fancy editing trying to fool you guys, that when I'm putting a build out there, I'm letting you guys know that, man, at 79 overall, you can still hop on this build and it's playable. But let's talk badges real quick. If you went with the more finishing like player, the 6 potential upgrades you should use are Fancy Footwork and Giant Slayer. I feel like those are the most prevalent finishing badges, especially for a non-contact dunking build. For shooting, if you guys have seen my badge videos, you know how I get down and how I feel about these badges. You need to make sure you have Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, Quick Draw, Range Extender, and guys, you want to throw on the Deadeye and make sure you're rocking Hall of Fame difficult shots. Guys, I'm missing so many of those badges in this video, and the most important one is difficult shots, guys. This game has become a lean and green meta, man. It's all about taking the leaners. That is the most overpowered thing after patch 10, so trust me, guys, make sure you're running that shooting badge. For playmaking badges, guys, it's changed significantly, okay? Ankle breaker is now useful, so you want to make sure you throw ankle breaker on. Also, tight handles, I'm still rocking it because I'm hashtag behind the back made. But yeah, as you guys can see by those badges right there, you want to make sure you have handles for days, and also space creator, guys. Something I'm not the best at yet is playing like a shot creator, guys. That's never been my playstyle, but in 2K20, it is the current meta, alright? Again, this is another year where Ticino goes crazy and absolutely eats. This game caters to Ticino, man. This is completely his playstyle, and I'm telling you guys, this is how you're going to want to play in order to be the most effective in NBA 2K20 after patch 10. Last is the defending badges, which obviously if you're going to go with the more finishing playstyle, you're only going to get clamps. But if you get the 11, you can divvy it around more for stuff like interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, etc, etc. But look, let me go into detail on why I genuinely believe that this is the best and the most game-breaking point guard build currently on NBA 2K20. So like I told you guys, Ankle Breaker got a significant boost, and so did playmaking in general, guys. It seems like since they took the behind the back out, they boosted all of the other things in order to get open. So Hall of Fame Space Creator is even more overpowered than before, and Ankle Breaker is genuinely an overpowered badge, guys. Ankle Breaker was one of the most useless badges, and now it is one of the most useful badges. At the same time, guys, you could say, you know, why wouldn't you just go with the pure playmaker pie chart then? But for me, guys, my biggest thing is I love having Hall of Fame quick draw, guys. I think Hall of Fame shooting is absolutely everything in this game. I think being able to get your shot off that much quicker is what separates the good players from the greats, guys. It is so hard to get your shot off versus competitive players with gold quick draw. It is what it is. But with Hall of Fame quick draw, it makes their task so much harder as a defender, and it allows you to be able to get to the rim more because they have to respect your jumper so much more, and as you see right there, from so much further. So listen, if you're liking this build, which I don't see how you couldn't, but if you're liking this build or you've liked any of my videos in the past, builds in the past, and you want to know how to be a better player, the great thing is, guys, I'm going to be dropping some kind of video this week where I go into depth on how to be a better scorer, guys. There are a lot of dribbling tutorials out there, but guys, not everybody can be STEEZO. Not everybody can be G-Man. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to teach you guys how to score no matter what your dribbling level is. So I'm going to give you guys the best moves in order to score in NBA 2K20. So be sure to be on the lookout for that. But yeah, guys, like I said in the beginning of the video, a lot more build videos are coming. Best of lockdown, updated center builds, best short builds, all this stuff is on the way, guys. And look, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you like this build, man, be sure to let me know in the comment section below and share this with your friends. If you're even if you're a center, man, give this to your guard, tell him to make the glitchiest build in the game. But look, guys, I appreciate the support as always, and you know the vibes. It's your boy Choc, and I'm out. Peace.